Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unboxing Hail to the Pumpkin King from Diamond Art Club. When I do these unboxing videos, I'm always very aware of people who are new to diamond painting. People who are maybe just thinking about taking up diamond painting as a hobby, or people who have maybe done one or two small ones and they're beginning to look for something a bit more adventurous. So because of that, I have broken the video down into chapters. So for people who know about Diamond Art Club and have been diamond painting for a while, there's a lot of things that you won't really be interested in because you've seen it all before. So because of that, what I've done is broken into chapters, and you can just look at the description, and you can just click on the section that you want to see. For example, if you just want to see the canvas, look in the description, click on canvas, and it'll take you straight there. You don't have to watch all of the video. You don't have to try and guess where I start talking about the canvas. Just click on the chapter. So that said, if you are new to diamond painting, you may have heard of a company called Diamond Art Club. They are very well known. They are known for high quality diamond paintings. They are also known for producing licensed artwork. Everything that Diamond Art Club produces is licensed. They work with the artists, and that means that the artist gets something back, which very few diamond companies do. So it's always nice to see companies who work with the artists. So if you do decide to buy from Diamond Art Club, this is what you can expect to see at your door. They come in boxes like this. They don't come wrapped in grey plastic bags or anything. We get the branded box, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. We have diamondartclub.com, the website, and at Diamond Art Club on Instagram and Diamond Art Club Facebook. So sturdy box, but inside that box you will get another box, and in this case it is this one. So this obviously is Jack Skellington, and the new boxes like this have the graphics are rendered and wrapped around the box. So this is actually the rendering that you're looking at, and if we move it further up, you get a thumbnail, so you can see the whole image, you can see exactly what it is. And move slightly further down, so we have Hail to the Pumpkin King, 25.6 inches by 40.2 inches, which is 65 centimeters by 101.8 centimeters. DIY diamond art kit, square diamonds, all inclusive, see back for contents. Now normally this would be a pale blue colour for square drills or a pale pink for round, but in this case the box is a bit different because it's Jack Skellington, and it is orange, obviously tying in with Halloween. So just have a little look. So more wraparound rendered graphics on this side, and if we go further down, we've even got a little spider here with Mickey Mouse ears because this is licensed through Disney. Now that is a big thing, to be licensed by Disney. Disney have very high standards when companies want to release something with the Disney name. So Diamond Art Club obviously have met the Disney standards, so they are now doing some Disney stuff, which is very interesting because I have no idea what's coming next. But you can see here we get the thumbnail on the side of the box. This one only has 34 colours, which isn't too bad. 34 colours, including 1 Aurora Borealis and 4 fairy dust. Total diamonds 106,749, and then We get Disney, copyright of Disney, www.disney.com, and Mickey Mouse silhouette trademark. So you can see the whole thing is licensed. If we take it to the other side again, we get the rendering, and then if we come down to the end, unleash your inner artist. On the back, we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. How it works, we get 6 thumbnails, 6 steps on how to diamond paint if you have never done it before. Then we get the kit contents, a list here, and further down, a warning, choking hazard, keep out of the reach of small children. Obviously you don't want the kids swallowing drills thinking that there may be candy or something like that, so keep them out of the reach of the small kids. And that's pretty much it. So the next thing we want to do is actually open the box. So the box comes sealed in cellophane, so it stops any dust getting in. So the first thing we have to do is open this. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Opening this cellophane, sometimes it works very well and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see how this goes. If you can hear rumbling in the background, they have decided to dig up the street outside, so I have no control over that, so I apologise for any noise. Okay, so now we get to the box, and we have Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So we'll open this, if I can get my fingers in. There we go. Open that up, and inside, the box is quite long, so it's difficult to work with. Do what makes you sparkle. So we have a little recess here that I can just get my finger in. So we pull that, and then this is what we get. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So we had the outer box, which was this one. Then we had this box, and now we have this box. So this is another box just without a top. So basically triple packed in boxes. So very, very well packaged. And the first thing we want to look at is the toolkit. So I'll take the toolkit out and we'll have a look at this. So this is the new toolkit. Diamond Art Club totally revamped the toolkits, so they've made some changes which makes them very different from any other standard toolkit from any other company. So I'll open this up at the side so I can take things out and talk about them without everything falling about the table. And the first thing that I want to talk about, I'll just put the bag up here. The first thing that I want to talk about is the pen. So this is something that they have totally changed. This is now the standard Diamond Art Club diamond painting pen. Now, this is what most companies supply. A plastic tube with a nylon tip and a brass insert. The colours can vary, but they are all the same. Diamond Art Club did that. They were using that type of pen, but they decided to upgrade it quite a bit. So now we have a branded pen, Diamond Art Club. The design is totally changed. It's now a more ergonomic shape. It has a waist here so you can adjust the grip to suit yourself. The other thing is the tip is totally different. So If we look at the standard tip that every other company supplies, it's a nylon tip with a brass insert in the end, and you use pink wax, so you have to dip it in pink wax to pick up drills. Diamond Art Club's new pen is totally different. This is a plastic tip, and that's why it has the cap. The cap is to protect the tip and stop it getting damaged or cracked. So if you're not using the pen, it's a good idea to always keep the cap on. So if I open this up to let you see what the difference is, you can see we have the plastic tip, we have a little plunger here. Inside here we have diamond painting putty. So it comes preloaded with putty, and when you screw the pen down, it eventually comes down and the inside of the pen goes against the plunger. So all you do is spin it on. Well, it will be on, but it might be a bit loose. And then when you get it, that you feel resistance, that means that the inside of the pen is touching the plunger. And then what you do is you just, the way that I do it anyway, is hold the tip and twist the pen. I find it easier to do that than hold the pen and twist the tip. It's easier to turn the actual pen. So I hold the tip and then just turn it a fraction. And what that does is it pushes the putty towards the tip of the pen. So it's preloaded and it feeds to the tip. So you don't have to stop and dip in pink wax. What you do is if it stops picking up, you just turn the pen just a fraction to feed more putty to the tip. So that is how this pen works. It is pre-filled with putty. You don't need to use pink wax. The pen also comes with a multiplacer on the end. So the multiplacer, for people who are new, multiplacers are used to place more than one drill at a time. If you are using the pen tip, you can only place one drill at a time. If you're working on a kit with an area of all the same colour, it's quicker, or it can be quicker, if you use a multiplacer. So what you do is you fill this little channel with pink wax and shake your tray, get your drills in a row, and then pick up a little line of drills. And then you're placing a few drills at a time instead of one, so it speeds things up. If you're working on a larger area, you can use a larger multiplacer. So this will place more each time, so you can see. So if you have an area all the same colour, you can use this to speed things up. Personally, I don't use multiplacers. I do diamond painting as a relaxing hobby. I listen to music while I diamond paint, put headphones on, and just totally zone out and sit and diamond paint. I'm not in any rush to finish them, so I just use the single placer. I don't use the multiplacers, but they're there if you want to give them a try. The other thing is, you may not want to use the putty tip. Maybe you're used to using this type of pen. You're used to filling this with the pink wax, and you would rather do that than try this newfangled thing. So they've thought about that as well, and they also supply a tip. So this goes in where the multiplacer would go. So now you've got a more ergonomic, thicker pen, more comfortable to hold with the standard tip. So if you don't want to use the putty and mess about with this, trying to turn it and stuff, you can use a normal tip. I think that's a really good idea because a lot of us are so used to using this type of tip. I think it's good that they did that. So talking about the pink wax, you also get 1 heart of pink wax that you can use either in the single placer tip or in the multiplacers. So the pen comes loaded with putty. You also get spare putty as well. So you can refill the pen once you've used all the putty in the tip. You can unscrew it, pull that plunger out. I'll just show you. But I do have videos that are dedicated to the pen. Go into a bit more detail, take a bit more time explaining things. But quickly, I'll just unscrew this, and just imagine we've used this. The plunger's now at the bottom, so we need to refill the pen. What we do is we pull and twist until we get the plunger out. It came out easy there because it's just in at the very end. It might take a little bit more work once it's further down. But we take that out, then we take some of that putty, roll it into a little worm or snake, and then drop it in here, put the plunger back in, and then screw the pen back up, until we feel resistance. That's it. And then what you would do is just turn the pen very slightly and try it. If it's not picking up, turn it slightly again, and just keep doing that, because if you try and just keep turning the pen, what happens is the putty starts to come out a bit like toothpaste but in slow motion, and it goes and it goes and it goes, and you can't stop it. So if you turn the pen too much, you're going to have this happening, and probably when I take that off, it'll keep going again because I turned it quite a bit. So the big tip for the pen, pardon the pun, is just to turn this slightly and then try it. And if it doesn't pick up, turn it slightly and try it. It's worth it in the long run. Once you've got it picking up, you just use it as normal. When it stops picking up, you just turn it slightly and it'll start picking up again. So that was the tip for the pen. But as I said, I do have videos dedicated to the pen. I will put links in the description if you want to see more about that. Excuse me. The next thing, huge improvement, is the tray. Apart from the size, I mean, that is a pretty big tray. The walls are thick, it's got a good weight to it, so when you put it down, it's not going to get knocked easily. So really good tray. If you compare it to the sort of things that you might find in other companies' kits, compare it to that, it's quite a difference. A lot heavier, so it sits better. The other thing is it has this stopper, really easy to take out and put back. So the stopper is if you pour your drills in your tray and you give it a shake, sometimes the drills can fall out the end while you're doing that, so the stopper prevents that. The other thing is if you're diamond painting, you pick up your tray to move to a different section, sometimes you can accidentally tilt it, the drills will fall out the end, so this big stopper will prevent that from happening. But the other thing is it comes with a lid. And the lid doesn't just sit on top or clip on or anything, it actually has two grooves. So you slide it into the grooves and then you can slide it up and it locks. You hear that click. So if you've got drills in here, you can tip it upside down, the lid won't fall off. Comes in handy if you've got young kids who are curious and you have left your tray sitting on your desk, you've locked it, the kids come along, think, oh, what's this? And they pick it up and shake it, oh, it rattles. It doesn't matter what they're doing, nothing's going to fall out unless they pull that back. But young kids probably won't, or you'll hear them shaking the drills and stop them before they do. The other thing is if you have pets, if you're diamond painting and you've got drills in here and you think, okay, I'm finished for now, I'll just leave the drills in and I'll carry on tomorrow, and you leave the tray just sitting out. If you've got pets, especially like cats and dogs, you'll find in the morning that you've got dog hairs or cat hairs sitting in beside your drills. If you've got the lid, when you've finished, you just slide the lid on, lock it, leave it on the table. When you come back the next morning or afternoon, whenever, you just open it and your drills are all still nice and clean. A really, really good thing. Just general dust as well that's floating about won't end up in beside your drills. So really, really good idea. Nice design. I like the fact that it does that click. So even, like, doesn't matter what way you shake it, the lid will not come off. Really, really nice design. I like the fact the tray is much bigger as well. It means you can pour more drills in and shake them and spread them out. So really, really good design. And the other thing is, it is stackable. There is a little recess here, and that means that if you have another tray, you can sit it on top and they'll stack, so they won't slide off each other, so you can stack them up. So really, really nice upgrade. I like the pen as well. It's, to me, much better to hold than the plastic straw. This is very thin. If you suffer from a touch of arthritis, that sort of thing, you may find it's difficult to hold narrow things for any length of time. Something a bit thicker and with the waist on it as well, definitely more ergonomic. So I think much, much nicer pen. As I said, I really like the fact that they've included the old style tip, because I think a lot of people will still want to diamond paint the way they're used to doing it, but they get a more comfortable pen. And it comes with the kit. You're not having to buy another pen, and you're not having to buy another tray, like a bigger tray with a lid and a stopper. They come as standard. I think that is really, really good. So that is the kit. It has changed quite a bit. Upgraded the pen, upgraded the tray, but now we don't get any cover minder, we don't get any washi tape, and we don't get any tweezers. So a bit of compromise there. So take this away. Just put them to the side. Okay, back to the box. So underneath the toolkit we have this. So we'll look at this next. So here we have a little thank you envelope. So we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, and a very sparkly diamond. Thank you for your purchase. And then on the back, again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Then join our Facebook group. So if you scan this QR code, it will take you to their Facebook group. Only people who have purchased from Diamond Art Club can join, and there are just over 38,000 members. So that is a lot of diamond painting experience. So if you join the group and you're totally new and you have any questions about diamond painting, feel free to just drop the question in. You will definitely get an answer. Everybody is very helpful, especially when it comes to newcomers and they've got questions. We all share the same hobby, so we're all trying to help each other. You'll also see what people are working on, what people have finished, and you'll find that there are diamond painters all over the world. So definitely worth joining. Very, very good group, very well run. Then we get the socials. So we've got Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and the website www.diamondartclub.com. So if we open the envelope up, we'll take out the piece in the middle for the moment. We'll have a look. Start left hand side. So kit contents, we're going through that. It's also on the box as well. And then we have step-by-step instructions. If you're totally new to diamond painting, we have 6 steps with instructions on how to diamond paint. And then we have some tips and tricks. And we also have scan codes for Android and iPhone. If you scan this, it will take you to their app. Diamond Art Club have their own app. And if you make a purchase, your very first purchase, you will get a 20% discount. So that is a nice discount. So definitely worth using if you are looking to buy another Diamond Art Club kit. So that is the envelope. The thing that was inside the envelope was this. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Hail to the Pumpkin King. Copyright Disney / The Nightmare Before Christmas trademark. So as I said, fully licensed. So if we open this up, we find out that it is the key, or the legend. And as I said, not a lot of colours in this one, so 34 colours. There is space for 100. So 34 colours in this one, a lot of shades of purple. So we have the first thing here, first column, it says number. So that is the number of colours. So it starts at 1. So you just look at 1 and then you look at the end. So the end one is 34. So we have 34 colours in this diamond painting. The next one is symbol. That is the symbol that you will see on the canvas, so you know where to put that colour. And then the last column is code, which is the DMC code. DMC code is a way of numbering a specific shade of a colour. In this case, we have a lot of purple. So just a quick skim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, say 12 shades of purple. And each shade of purple has a different DMC code, so you know exactly which shade it is. If you're short of drills, if you're doing the diamond painting and at the end you found you were missing some drills of a specific colour, you wouldn't contact Diamond Art Club and say, I'm missing some purple, because there are so many different shades. You would tell them, I am missing DMC code 209, for example, and they would send spare drills out. So DMC codes are very important if you're looking to replace any that are missing, or maybe you use spares that you've got from this kit. When you finish, you should have spares of every colour. You keep them, you put the DMC code on them in a little bag, keep them, and you can maybe use them in the future if you're working on a kit and you run out of any colour. Just check your DMC code bags and you can just use the drills that you've already got. Saves you having to wait on drills getting posted out to you. So on the back, or the last page, I suppose it's not the back, we have a section here where you can put start date and end date, and this is actually a pre-cut label. So this is like a big label, and people can use this if they keep a physical logbook, like an actual book. Some people do that and they use these stickers as an index, so they put the sticker on the page and then they'll write the details in at the side. Maybe write comments about anything that they liked about the diamond painting, and they just make notes on that page. So they can look through the book, they can just flick through, they can see all the images for each kit that they've worked on. So to make it nice and easy, you can just peel that off, stick it in your book, and then you've got a really nice thumbnail, high quality image. And that's pretty much it. So this is totally redesigned. The old one was more an A4 size sheet. It didn't fold up like this. I like the fact that this folds up. I like the fact that it's in a little envelope. It keeps everything protected. Occasionally with the A4 one, the sheet could get a bit scrunched, and if that happened, the labels would start to come off. So because this is all folded up and it's inside here as well, it keeps everything nice and tidy, and very, very little chance of the labels accidentally coming off. So that is the envelope. So we'll put that to the side, go back to the box, and we'll talk about the canvas. So pretty heavy. Not a lot of colours, but a lot of drills. It is a pretty big diamond painting. In this case, we have no trading card. A lot of kits now have trading cards in them. I have got a video about trading cards. I'll put a link in the description and you can learn more about the trading cards and what they can be used for. But in this case we didn't get one, and I think it is probably because of the copyright thing and the trademarking. The Diamond Art Club did say that sometimes because of trademark or copyright they won't have trading cards for certain kits. Now this is Disney, and I'm thinking probably Disney have said yes, you can do this, but you can't do the trading card. That's a guess, but we'll see. So they did say that sometimes because of licensing, that's difficult to say, they can't do the cards. So it's not because the card is missing, it's because there isn't one. They have also said that the cards are not guaranteed. Sometimes you may not get a card, and they said that that sort of adds to it because you don't know if you're going to get a card or not when you open the box. But I think at the moment anyway, with Disney, there aren't any cards. But we'll see what happens. If anybody can prove me wrong, please do. So Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Sealed bag. So we have a glue strip. You just peel this back. If you are gentle with it, it won't rip a hole in the bag, and it means you can take the kit out, have a look at it, and put it back in the bag until you're ready to actually use it. So that's what happens when I do these unboxings. Take the kits out and I put them back in the bag, then back in the box, and they wait until I'm actually ready to work on them. So it keeps everything nice and clean. So we'll tip the canvas up and we'll look at the drills. So as I said, not a lot of colour, but a lot of drills. The box was quite heavy. So the drills always come with a label with the name of the kit. So we can see here, Hail to the Pumpkin King, so we know we've got the correct drills for this kit. So I'll open it up, if we can find the glue strip. These bags have a glue strip along the side, they don't open up at the end. Finding the glue strip is the hard part. I found it. So just peel along, always the noisiest part of the video. And then we can take the drills out. And you can see it's mostly purple. 50 shades of purple. So what I'll do is we'll have a skim through. Some people like to see the DMC code and the colour. So I'll skim through that. If you don't want to watch this, you can just go to the description and jump to the section that you want to see. So we have 158, 158, 6021, 6021, 6021, 823, 823, 823, got a twist. 823, 823, 318, 318, 310. So 310 is black, so I would imagine there's going to be quite a bit of black in this. So we've got 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, and go to the next string because I can see we've got another 310. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bags of 310. Diamond Art Club manufacture their own drills now. They've been doing it for quite a while. They did source from a supplier, like all other diamond painting companies do, but at times they felt that the quality wasn't really what they wanted. So the only way that they could guarantee the quality was to manufacture their own drills. So they decided to do that. So now they buy in high quality resin from Germany and they manufacture their own drills. So they have total control over the quality, and it does show. The 310s, the first time I saw 310s from Diamond Dart Club's own production was on Batman, diamond paint called Batman, and it had a lot of black, and a lot of people don't really like working with black. But when I saw the 310s and actually poured them into a tray, I could see straight away that they were different. They were very, very shiny, really, really nice drills. So that is the one that really sort of stood out to me. Just so nice. The black was just so nice. So they look more shiny because it's black, so the reflection is white, so it's a direct contrast, so they look very, very sparkly, but they're just as sparkly as the rest. But for some reason the 310s look ultra shiny to me. The other thing is the drills, when you look at them on the base, they are perfectly flat. There are no dimples or anything like that in them. They are very, very nice drills. The colours as well are also very rich. Just really, really good quality drills. So 336, we've got a twist again. 336, 336, 939, 939, 939, 414, 414, 317, 317, 317, 792, 3799, 3799, 413, 413, 413, 6020. So a lot of black, grey and purple, but now that we're getting to the smaller bags, we'll see there is some colour in this. I think I'll do these ones first. So small string here. This is interesting. So we've got Z 3837. Z codes are fairy dust. So fairy dust drills have a special coating on them. It is like a very, very fine glitter. So rather than like a whole facet or a whole surface reflecting white, because they've got a very fine glitter, it breaks that up, so it gives it a different effect. In this case, we have a lot of fairy dust. So we have 1, 2, 3 full bags of Z3837, and then more fairy dust, and then we have 3 full bags of Z844. So a lot of sparkle. It's going to be really interesting to see, because that is a lot of fairy dust. So we'll put these to the side. We'll get down to the smaller bags. So 550, 415, 415, 3743, 3807, 762, and then another Z code, so more fairy dust, Z3865. So we have white fairy dust drills. So white drills with very, very fine glitter. So again, just gives it a different type of sparkle. Then 209, 210, 208, 211, 333, 554, 340, 801, 155, 434, then AB 741. So AB drills, the AB is short for Aurora Borealis, the northern lights where the sky changes colours, and that is because these have a special coating on them, and when light hits them at different angles it reflects different colours. So these are a dark yellow, but if I tilt them in the light I can see purple, yellow, green. I think that's it, purple, yellow, green and gold. So when this is on the wall, or ABs are up on the wall, and you walk past, you suddenly get these little flashes. So this is a yellow, so you'll see the yellow, but then you'll get this little flash of like purple or blue or green or whatever. So you just see these different flashes of different colours, which is a really, really nice effect. And then we have 3350, and the last one, another fairy dust, is Z743. So again, covered in very, very fine glitter to give that extra effect. So that is all of the drills, but as you can see, a lot of purple, a lot of grey, and a lot of black. So not a lot of different colours, but a lot of drills, because this is a pretty big diamond painting. So put these to the side. The second noisiest part of the video. And then we'll go back to the box. So now all we have is the canvas, and this is the part that everybody wants to see. So Diamond Art Club, again, if you have diamond painted before but you've never tried Diamond Art Club, something that you're going to notice is when you take the canvas out, how soft it is. It almost feels like velvet. It is very different from any other company's canvas. It is patented, so it is their own patent. It's just a different level. Very, very high quality canvas. It's difficult to explain, but it's very soft, very malleable, quite thick. You can just feel that it's good quality. It has the scalloped edges and the stitching to stop it from fraying. And then, don't know what way it's been folded, but before I open it up, I need to switch off lights, because it has a clear cover which reflects all light, and I had 3 different lights on, now down to 1, so hopefully the reflection isn't too bad and we can actually see the image. So if I open it up, Do What Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club, and this one has the new cover. Diamond Art Club have been supplying kits with a cover that has perforations, so you can actually just tear off sections. So it's basically like see-through release paper already on the kit. All other companies, it's one big sheet of clear cover, but Diamond Art Club have been using perforated sheets. But the problem with it was people couldn't see where the perforations were. You had to basically put your hand on it and feel and try to figure out where the perforations were, because they were so fine. But what they've done now is they have added dotted lines. So you can see, we see them up here because there's no picture behind it, but you can see these pink marks. So they have marked the sections. So now you know where the perforation is, and you can just tear it by hand. So instead of having to try and cut the clear cover and fold it up and stuff, you can just tear the section out that you want to work on. If you don't finish it and you've still got glue exposed, you can put the sheet back. It is double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way you put it, it won't stick to the glue. I think this new one is slightly thicker, so it makes it easier to tear. I think people have been saying that sometimes when they were trying to tear it, it would start to tear and then go off the line. So they looked at that and they've made it slightly thicker so it's easier to rip. So this is the first time I've seen it. It does feel different, it definitely does feel a bit thicker. So a good idea, definitely. The problem is though, well, it's not a problem, but it's just because of this image. There's so much purple in it, purple and black. I mean, I can still see them, but they don't stand out. I mean, you see them there, up here against the white, but when it's so dark, they're not as obvious, but you can still see them. Definitely a big improvement on what it was before. So again, Diamond Art Club are always looking at things and thinking, right, okay, how can we improve this? How can we improve that? The canvas has always been excellent, always. And then they upgraded their kits recently, and we get that new tray, which is way better than any tray you get as standard from any other company. And the new pen. No other company supplies pens like that. So they're always looking to improve. Then they came up with the idea of the perforated cover. Then they thought, right, okay, we're going to make it easier to actually see the perforations. So they put these dotted lines, and they've made the cover a bit thicker so it rips easier. So they're always looking and looking at things and listening to customer feedback and improving things. So now we get to the actual image. And this looks really cool, really cool. This is one of these ones that I just, as soon as I saw it, I thought, I'm getting it. I had no plans to be getting another diamond painting. But as soon as I saw this, I thought, that just looks so good. So I ordered it. And unfortunately, it was extremely popular. And at the moment, it is out of stock. But if you're interested in it, you can leave your email address with Diamond Art Club and they will send you an email telling you when it is back in stock. How long that'll be, I have no idea. So we've got Jack Skellington posing in his pinstripe suit. I suppose actually I should go back a bit because we've got this is a long diamond painting. At the top there we've got the two different faces, and then we've got the bats, and then we've got Jack. I like the way he's got the sort of the eyebrows down a bit. I think he's got a sort of James Bond look going on. My name is Skellington, Jack Skellington. So as we go further down, we've got this cool wave in the background. We've got some little spiders here as well, hanging down. And I'm struggling to reach the top. And then as we come down, we find Zero down here with the bright nose. So we know where all that yellow's going. And then we've got the little stone here. And it actually says, you can't see it that well, but once the drills are on you will. It says Zero. It's a little doghouse. So it's got Zero and a little skull and crossbones. So he's got his own little stone there. And then we've got another couple here. But really, really nice rendering. It's really detailed. I think the colours are perfect. All the purples. As you can tell, it is pretty big. But very, very well done. Diamond Art Club have always been good at rendering, and this is no exception. The fact that Disney are now, or they are now working with Disney, says a lot as well. Disney have very high standards when companies are looking to produce products with their name on it. So yeah, excellent rendering, really, really nice. So it's going to be interesting now that Diamond Art Club have started working with Disney to see what else comes up. But this is a really, really nice start. So that was Hail to the Pumpkin King from Diamond Art Club. Fantastic. As soon as I saw this, I thought, I really want that. It looks really, really nice. Really nice. Not a lot of colours in it, but it works very, very well. And again, I mean, I say it a lot at the moment, all we're looking at is the print. Once those colours are down and we've got the ABs and the fairy dust, it's going to be so nice. Looking forward to it. No way am I going to have it done for Halloween this year. We're nearly there. And I am working on the pumpkin herder at the moment, and I'm trying to get that done for Halloween. So this is going to be next year's Halloween project. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it long before Halloween. I'm really keen to see what it looks like when it's finished. Really, really nice. And it was nice to see that Diamond Art Club are now working with Disney. I think that says a lot about the quality. As I said, Disney have extremely high standards, and Diamond Art Club have met those standards. It's going to be very interesting to see what else comes out. First time I've seen the new cover with the marks on it. Actually, when I sit back, I can actually see them. I'm not sure if it was because I had so many lights shining on it. At some bits it was kind of hard to see, but now that I'm sitting back, I can see the lines, even going through the black areas, I can see them. The cover does feel slightly thicker, and I think it will make a big difference. The size that they have gone for with these perforations is 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, which for me is perfect. I like to work on small sections at a time because I don't always have a lot of time. So I feel as if I'm getting something done if I can get a 10 by 10. If people prefer working on bigger sections, you just tear two squares instead of one. So you can always step up if you want. But I think a 10 by 10, that is the size that they have for the release paper. And I've been using that for a long time. And initially I thought it was maybe a bit small, but definitely smaller than the sheets I was using before. But since I started using it, I've really got used to it, and I think it is a really nice size because when you get a section done, you feel some sort of accomplishment. So yeah, it's a good size, but it does feel better. I think it will tear easier. That was the whole idea. Make it slightly thicker. Put the dotted lines on it so people have got a better idea where the lines are. As I said, the old one, you had to basically just like braille, put your fingers over it to feel where the perforations were, and then sort of take the time ripping it. I mean, it did work. I mean, the older perforations work, but I think this will be easier. I think there's less chance it's going to rip off the line, which seemed to be an issue for some people. So yeah, really, really nice. Every once in a while, something comes up that really catches my attention. And this was the latest one. I had no intentions of buying a diamond painting, but as soon as I saw it, I just thought, yes, got to have that. As I said, it's now out of stock, but if you look on the website, it will say out of stock, and then it asks you for your email address. You put your email address in, they'll send you an email as soon as it comes back in stock. How long that'll be, I have no idea. Sometimes it can take quite a bit of time, but I mean, the chances are you're not going to get it finished for Halloween this year anyway, so it would be one for next year, I would say. But very, very nice. Very impressed with this. Not a lot of colours, but so well done. Really, really nice. So that is it. If you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, reviews, accessories, anything to do with diamond painting, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. Then you will get a message when new videos come up. I have a lot to do, so a lot of new stuff coming, and I also do random YouTube lives, so you may get a chance to drop in and have a bit of a chat while I work on the pumpkin herder as it is at the moment. So I just come on and people can see what I'm working on at that time, and we can have a bit of a chat about diamond painting or pretty much anything. I am originally from Scotland, and I now live in Copenhagen, capital city of Denmark. And I'm interested to learn a bit about where people are in the world, learn a little bit about your part of the world. So if you're new to diamond painting, please feel free if you have any questions about diamond painting. I'll do my best to help. And if you're a seasoned diamond painter, please drop in and say hi, so we can just have a bit of a chit chat. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.